Hi guys, how's everybody doing? Well, I hope. This is a pickup video, obviously going by the title. A lot of controversy in the last week or so over pickups, so a lot of people don't seem to like pickup videos, or, I mean, fair point, a lot of people just rattle through like, here's a game, here's a game, here's a game, and they've bought a load of shit at the boot sales and they're basically intending to move it on, and you know, there's no passion in it, which is fair enough. But personally, I absolutely love pickup videos. I've watched them for years. I like doing them. So yeah, just thought I'd mention that really, because there's been a lot of chatter about it. But yeah, I'm a big fan of pickup videos personally. Anyway, we've got some really nice bits here, going back a while, from all over really. I don't really know where to start. Oh, it's absolutely sweltering in here. This room is on like the second floor of my house, and all the heat goes up to this room, so even in the winter it's boiling hot in here, but today it's oh, you are kidding me. Sorry guys, yeah, I was just saying, it's even in the winter it's hot in here, but today it's absolutely boiling hot, and that was my neighbour just starting his strimmer in the garden, so I've had to shut the window, so now it's even worse. Anyway, right, we'll jump in to this first, which is thoroughly exciting. Been after one of these for ages, and an opportunity came up to do a trade, and I jumped on it, and in the end, I mean, the stuff I traded for I only really paid, I think, about £10 or £15 for in total, quite a while back, and I just thought, yeah, I really want one of these. It's loose, but really happy to have it. So that's going to replace my PAL Saturn under the TV. Really wanted one of these Japanese Saturns for ages. They just look fantastic. It's in, you know, there's a few marks and stuff, but it's in fairly good nick, to be honest. And it came with all the wires and yada yada yada, and a very nice pad. Do like these white pads. But yeah, I did have a step down converter for it that I used for the PC engine, but I thought just of ease I'll just grab another one, so I just grabbed another one off eBay. £5 posted that was, I think. So yeah, really happy to get that. This next one was eBay Buy It Now, popped up, and it was ridiculously cheap. Yeah, really cheap. So I grabbed it, and that is a PSP Go console. And they're pretty cool. I always wanted one of these to try out, and I've downloaded a few games on it, and it's pretty cool actually. It's pretty handy. It's certainly more pocket sized than the normal PSP. But yeah, it doesn't take UMDs, for anyone that doesn't know. It's just digital only. But I've got a ton of digital PSP games, and a lot of them through PlayStation Plus back in the day, so just downloaded a few bits on there. Like Loco Roco 2, if you've never played that, thoroughly recommend Loco Roco series, really good fun. So yeah, that was awesome. It didn't come with a charger, but I bought like one of the little USB chargers for £1.40. Right, next one is a trade with a YouTuber. So I will read the note first. A nice handwritten note. Drawn a picture of me. I think my head's a bit squiffy, but nice little picture of me there. Dear On a Retro Tip, sir. Thank you very much for the trade, Pete, mate. Hope this game finds you well. It's in great condition, even with its own hang tab. So that probably gives you an indication of which system it might be for. So I know it's going to a good home. Easy mate, the SegaSaturnLad. So this is from Scott, SegaSaturnLad. Nice little trade. Like he said, it is in fantastic condition, and it is Mega Bomberman. A game I've kind of been in talks with people over buying in recent weeks actually, but every time they're kind of a couple of quid over what I wanted to pay. Scott gave me a fantastic deal on this. and yeah, inside it is really nice and fresh. So yeah, cheers for that, Scott. Really appreciated. We're gonna have some fun on that. Okay, next one is right. Going back quite a few months now, I did a trade with Pat, any old username, and this and that happened, and this game ended up going missing, and Pat kind of said, oh, you know, he'd keep an eye out for it and what have you. And anyway, a bundle popped up of Saturn games with this in, so I thought, oh, if I buy it and sell off the rest, and then we can get this game cheap. And very kindly Pat paid the remainder for this game for me. So so this was from Pat, any old username, and that is Guardian Heroes on the Saturn. I did have this disc only that Aiden Game Taff gave me at Blackpool. But yeah, really happy to have it complete. Been after this game for ages. Really fantastic game. So cheers, Pat. Next one is Facebook purchase. I think we're going back a while now, but yeah, really cheap. Great game. It's in pretty good condition, especially considering the price. But it's Tetris DX for the Game Boy Color. It's in pretty good nick. I really love Tetris on the Game Boy. It's very close to my heart, having had a Game Boy back in the day when I was very young, and you know, obviously Tetris came with the consoles. So only Game Boy games and Game Boy Advance games I'm really buying is ones that I had when I was young that I really hold dear. So speaking of which, this is another one from Facebook, a game that I didn't have back in the day, but I sort of did. Anyway, it's Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past and Four Swords on the Game Boy Advance. So I didn't have this on the Game Boy Advance, but obviously a big fan of Link to the Past, so it's nice to have that, and it is in very good condition for the price. It was another bargain. Really good nick actually. Can't really fault it. It's all complete in there, so really happy to get that one. Still need a box for Link's Awakening, which is my favourite Zelda game. Really enjoyed that when I was a kid. Used to sit there on rainy days and sit there for like 6 or 8 hours and just play through that game from start to finish in one sitting. Really great game. This one was another Facebook purchase, popped up. Been looking around for this game really cheap. I think this was 20 quid posted, and I almost bought one from CEX second hand for 25 the other week, but when I took it to the counter it didn't have the manual and this, that and the other, and I passed it up. But yeah, this is brand new, sealed, 20 quid, Zelda Link Between Worlds on the 3DS. I've been after this game for ages. This is, as I'm sure everybody knows, but this is kind of harking back to the days of Link to the Past and Link's Awakening, the top-down view, and I much prefer those Zeldas to the 3D Zeldas. Now, I've wanted this for, I think, the past 2 Christmases or birthdays, because my birthday is very near to Christmas, but I think people have sort of stopped buying me games for birthdays and Christmas, because I guess they either assume that I've got enough games, or if they're like my missus, they don't want me to have any more bloody games. So yeah, I kind of held out to get that as a gift, but it never happened, so I'm really happy to get that. That's definitely going to be high on my to play list. Right, next one is from Steve Bailey on Facebook. I bought a Dreamcast game off him, which you will see in my next episode of the Dreamcast series. But yeah, I saw he had this up on eBay, and I sort of said, look, do you want to chuck this in, do me a good price? And he did, really good price, so really happy to add this to the collection. And it's Samurai Showdown 3 on the Saturn. That's the box set with the RAM cart. It's pretty good actually, especially for the price. There's very slight wear and a few sort of crimples here and there, but it's relatively good. Really good enough for me, to be honest. I don't expect to get these minty. But yeah, it's all in there. You got the RAM cart in there, and the game. So yeah, that's fantastic. That's going to go in the collection. So we've got 4 of the RAM sets now. We've got X-Men, Street Fighter, Vampire Savior, and King of Fighters 95, and now this. So yeah, that's awesome. If I can get the bloody lid back on. There we go. Next is I'll do this one next. This is a purchase from another YouTuber. He popped up on the Facebook group, Tubby Tubers. Anyone want this game? And bang, I was on it. Luckily I saw it within a minute or 2 of it being put up, and I beat Ian Herbie Arse 007 to it, thank God. So sorry Ian, I'm sure you know what's coming, but yeah, I've been after this game for years. It's a Japanese only release, and it just looks so unique. It is Aquanaut's Holiday for the PlayStation 3. Now, if anyone hasn't seen any footage of this or heard of it, it's basically you're an aquanaut, so you're going around in some kind of submersible, and you go around the oceans and you just look at stuff, really. You're just looking at fish and wildlife and all sorts. So it's a bit random, but it looks so unique and it looks so fantastic. I just had to play it. But yeah, Dave, did I say who it's from? It's Dave infectedflinch. Yeah, so cheers Dave, and the price that Dave Price did me on this was absolutely fucking fantastic, so really chuffed. So thanks again Dave. Right guys, next load of stuff is Facebook trades. I've been moving off a lot of stuff like PAL Saturn games and a few bits and bobs like remnants from bundles. So a lot of these have been sort of part purchases from people and they're partly traded. So we've got it's all Sega Mega Drive stuff. So we've got Hardball, which is in the ballistic case, you know, the cardboard case. We've got NBA Jam Tournament Edition, that's the Genesis version. I do have the PAL version, but it's just disc and manual, there's no sleeve on it. And we've got Flashback, which is a classic game. I used to play this on the Amiga. Really great game, really great looking game actually. But yeah, they're nothing too exciting there. I don't know whether they'll stay or get moved on, but the ones I was really interested in is these 2 that will definitely stay, and it's 2 shooters that I've never actually played. I never really got into shooters on the Mega Drive back in the day. I played the odd one like Xenon 2, but I preferred the Amiga versions, to be honest. So kind of trying to get into the shooter library on the Mega Drive. So starting off with these, so we've got Fire Shark. I think that's what it's called, Fire Shark. It's a Japanese version. No manual sadly, but yeah, really keen to play it, so that's awesome. And another one with no manual, but again, pretty keen to have a go on it, and that's Zero Wing. So yeah, some nice Mega Drive editions there. So yeah guys, that's it for pickups for now. Thanks for watching. If you hate pickup videos, thank you even more for watching and putting up through that whole video that you obviously hated. So that's much appreciated. And I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.